Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And man, oh man, do we have a freaking doozy. So, as you guys can see, the garage itself, it's empty, damn near. So, right now, the only thing I have is the Gixxer. And you guys are probably like, what the hell happened? Well, as you guys saw in the intro clip, the F4 obviously has some problems, and pretty much what happened was I got invited by a couple of my friends to go out to Angels Crest, and I decided it was, good idea because I haven't really been riding as much as I used to. So I was like, all right, cool, let's go to Angels Crest. It was a beautiful, beautiful ride, but then obviously that happened. So what happened? Pretty much what happened was the cam gear bolts ended up snapping, and pretty much as of right now, I need a piston rod, and 2 valves. And that's just to start. I'm still waiting for the rest of the parts list from OC Motorcycle because they are the ones that are tearing it down. So yeah, it's like one of those things where it's half and half responsibility. Like, I should have taken the bike to a better dealer to get it serviced. When I was in North Carolina, I had sent it up to Virginia to Redline Motorsports. I think it's Redline Performance Motorsports, but it's the only Euro dealer in Virginia. At least at the time. And they pretty much, what ended up happening is either the cam bolts didn't get replaced or they did not get torqued correctly. And I kind of told myself, had that gut feeling that I should get the bike serviced before I took it on a long ride again, because it was getting close to the service interval. So that's why I say, it's partly on me, and partly on me as well, because I took it to that dealer when I should have taken it to the duck shop in Georgia, because I talked to that guy for probably like a good 2-3 days, and he seemed like a legitimate guy, like super nice, really loved MVs, and I should have just gone with my gut feeling and took it down there. So moral of the story, always go with your gut feeling. Like, your gut will always lead you in the right direction. So what ended up happening was, like I said, the cam gear bolt snapped, and it caused all those parts to get messed up. And like I said, hopefully that was it. But yeah, so the F4 is, like I said, getting torn down right now. Like I said, at first we thought it was just a sensor, like the RPM sensor, or maybe just the phase sensor went bad, because that's what kept popping up. But upon further, diagnostics, they did a compression test, and there was no compression in the motor. So, like I said, blew up a damn motor on like my dream bike. I guess I can check that off the damn list. But yeah, so that's one. And then two, the RX8 isn't here. As you guys know, like, I just got, I still have it over here, but the clutch and stuff, the clutch, slave and master, and then we threw on a nice set of the BC coilovers. We did all that, and everything with that car has been fine. I literally haven't had any issues besides the typical amp going out, but I don't really care about that. I can fix that at any time. As long as I can drive the car to work, I don't care. I'll just rock my Beats pill until I get the amp fixed. But yeah, had that, and I started taking classes. So I went to class, and 3 days into my class, somebody was parked next to me. They tried to come out too fast, and too quick, and they pretty much just sideswiped my entire car. And now it's, you know, at the body shop, and I'm waiting for insurance to come by and, you know, appraise the damage and all that stuff. So right now, this is the only weapon in my stable right now, is the beautiful Gixxter All-Star Edition. And like, as you guys know, this is like my first like legit like super sport bike. Like, I bought the MV after because I wanted to get you know, a 1000. I wanted to get, you know, a special like bike, because like I said, this Gixxter is one of my dream bikes. Like, I used to watch Biker Boys like all the time, and like I said, the yellow Gixxter is the one that I always loved, and I always loved the diamond, kind of diamond shaped headlight. This will always be probably like, this will always be my favorite model, like favorite like body style. I've been trying to build a garage of dream vehicles, you know, because I mean, if you don't like what you drive, then why are you driving it? Like, every time I get on this, like, it always puts a smile on my face, because I don't know, man, like, there's just something about, you know, ripping on, you know, the smaller displacement bikes that are just so much fun. Like, just hearing them freaking scream and just go through the revs, like, such a great feeling. And, you know, like I said, I have the 1000, which is, like I said, which I'm not going to say it's more comfortable, but it's definitely a lot better for, you know, highway riding and stuff like that. And then just like the power, like, I just love the way that the F4 delivers power, and that's why I ended up buying it. Like I said, like, every review I saw, people were saying that the power delivery is like no other. So, you know, I just put my money where my mouth is, and I was just like, I'm buying it. Like, it's my first Italian bike, and, you know, quite honestly, it's not going to be the last. Like, honestly, this right here could probably most likely be the last Japanese bike that I actually, you know, ride. And it's not saying anything bad about the Jap bikes, but I mean, I just absolutely love the way Italian bikes feel. I've had the privilege of riding a V4R and RSV4. It was actually the RSV4 LE. So I've had the privilege of riding those two bikes. My boy owns both of them, and Jesus, they are amazing bikes. And I know you guys have heard me talk about buying RSV4 before in other videos. But yeah, like I said, that's the reason why, is because they are such great bikes. If you have not ridden Italian bikes, like you've only ridden Japanese bikes, I highly recommend you ride an Italian bike from about I'll just say 2010, like preferably 2013 and up, because that's when they really got their stuff together and really like honed in on like trying to make the bikes like as best as they possibly could, like as far as like a reliability standpoint. So I would definitely recommend, you know, riding those bikes, because I never did. Like, I used to ride Jap bikes, and I was like, oh, the like Jap bikes are so much cheaper, and, you know, Italians are so expensive for no reason, da 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 da. Like, it'll change your perspective a lot just by riding an Italian bike. Like I said, I've never been a huge like Ducati boy or anything like that, but like I said, after riding that V4R, like, it is such an amazing bike. Like, I absolutely loved it, but like I said, I probably won't get one, because honestly, like, how raw and like super bike feeling it is, it reminds me a lot of the F4, which is why, like, I don't like having bikes that are like too similar. So like I said, that's why, you know, I kept this for so long, because when I rode the F4 home, I realized that like these bikes are so different. Like, yeah, I get it, like one is like 10 years newer and it's a 1000cc versus, you know, this. And I was just like, you know, like I finally understood like why people say Italian bikes, you know, are such great bikes. Like, yeah, they might have their issues or whatever, but they are great bikes. But yeah, anyway, back to the whole garage thing. So pretty much what's gonna happen is the F4, I'm just waiting for it to get, you know, fixed. The RX8, pretty much the same boat. Like both of them I'm kind of just waiting on. Most likely you guys will see the RX8 back before the F4. That's probably just how it's gonna play out. And then as far as the Jigster, like I may make some videos with it. Quite honestly, it has its own little issues right now. So like I said, I've just been taking it slow, and on top of that, it does need tires too. So I'm trying to prioritize where my money goes right now. So I might just throw some tires on it for the meantime, and then once I get the car back, then, you know, branch out to getting whatever electrical issue it has fixed, and then, you know, getting the F4 back. But yeah, if you guys have any video ideas, like just anything you guys can think of that you guys would like to see, let me know. You know, thank you to all the new subscribers as well. I think the last time I posted a video I had 65, and I think right now we're like somewhere in the 80s. So we're almost at 100 subs, and I never even thought I was gonna get this far. Like, I'm really, honestly, I'm surprised that I got like even 50, you know. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subbing. I really appreciate it. You know, it gives me motivation to keep making these videos for you guys. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I can do better, and I'll see you guys in the next one.